Hello everyone, and welcome to a new series called Trash Reviews. In this series, it does not matter whether it's new or old, if it's an album or if it's a single or it's an EP or whatever. Trash does not discriminate. If it's bad, it's gonna be on here. That being said, let's get on with the first review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Angelic to the Core by Corey Feldman. Where do I even start with this album? So, Corey Feldman, child actor of the 80s, I don't even know what he does now, but, so yeah. He decided, 2016, he was gonna make some music. So he made some music as a child actor for some shows and stuff. It's like it's just like the generic kids show 90s stuff, or yeah. But he decided to make some real music on this one. Oh boy. He, of course, has made more music, but it doesn't really matter. And you're going to see why it doesn't matter. So, when I went in this, I knew about the reputation it had. People like just trashing this album, just left and right and some of it was just memes and stuff, and it was like, oh, so this is gonna be like one of those ironically bad things. It's like gonna be like The Room. No. But it did seem like that at first. When I opened the album. When I first started the album, I thought the sound was a little weird. I never heard that sound before. It was like weird synth poppy whatever. And one thing I did notice is that Corey Feldman could not sing. And then another thing I noticed that it was an hour and a half, and I got scared. But I decided to trek through most of it. Yeah, I did not, I could not go on to the entire thing. That would have been suicide. There are many features on this album too, by actually well-known artists. Like, let's see what we got here. Let's see, Snoop Dogg, Fred Durst, John Karen, his band Truth Movement, B. Howard, okay. Out of the 22 tracks, I was able to get through about 16, and because it's just kind of the same thing over and over again. But there are some things about it that kind of make it stand out. Like, it's kind of a concept album a little bit, maybe, I don't know. It has like what like the angels, and it has a message to be angelic to the core. And I don't get it. Why did there have to be this weird concept flowing on it? Why and the I didn't understand why the angels were in there. It sounds like Corey just went out of the studio into the streets and just said, "Hey, you there, be on this album." And then it's just tidal waves. It's just this message. It's like if it's Andrew WK's new album, and no, Andrew WK is not going to be on Trash Reviews this year. It's Andrew WK's new album, but like buckets full of that, with the message to be angelic to the core. And there's a bunch of these interludes and stuff that just doesn't make any sense, stuff that shouldn't be there, stuff that's just I don't even know. I don't even know. What do you want me to do, Corey? So I stopped at track 16, thinking that, yeah, this was pretty bad. I didn't know how I could fathom it. It was poorly executed. It was sung badly, and it had no focus, and it was just weird. And I I was so confused. But there was something else that I looked back onto the track list and saw a little something on the closing track. The title was Working Class Hero. Yes, John Lennon's Working Class Hero was covered by Corey Feldman on Angelic to the Core. And yeah, it's as bad as you would think it is. Again, the singing's horrible, and I don't even know what it sounds like he's just with the guitar. It's a working class hero song to be. Working class hero song to be. And I'm like, one, that's one way to cover a John Lennon song. But why I hate this song goes a lot deeper than just the song itself. That's frankly because it's Corey Feldman singing this. Child actor Corey Feldman. He was out of all people to cover a song by John Lennon, which was about his life growing up in Liverpool and how hard it was, and how he has to carry the baggage with him throughout his entire life. How in the world would that apply to anything that Corey Feldman has done? And so now, not only was this a weird, poorly executed mess of an album, it just got offensive. It got offensive. I honestly don't know what to say about it. I can't. I'd be hard pressed to think about any more about the lyrics except for the message, because it's just plastered on there, just message, message, message on every song. And if it's not that, it's like some weird news report. Oh God, back to Danger Days we go. I have not listened to this album in over a month. And that's because I do not want to listen to this album ever again, not even to review it. I said I wasn't gonna listen to it because I still remember my reaction to this album. It was so bad that I remember it like I made a video on it. But I didn't make a video on it. I just remember everything about that experience. And then when I went to prepare for this review, then I went to Working Class Hero, and that made this score go way down. Yeah. This album should have not existed. I don't know how it exists, but it exists. And the world is a worse place because of it. Exact opposite of the message. Great job. Great job, Corey. Angelic to the Core gets a 0. Not a 0 out of 10. Not even a 1. Not even any decimals. An absolute 0. I find nothing enjoyable on this album. I don't even want to listen to this album again. I don't even want to hear the tracks that I didn't hear, because I know what they're gonna be, and they're gonna be horrible. I know they're gonna be horrible. Because he just did almost the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, and it's just so painful to listen to. It's like if you're at a party and you make a bet to eat peppers and salsa and then drink milk. Yeah, it's not it seems like a funny situation to see what would happen, but it gets horrible real quick and you regret it to the day you die. And as always, Working Class Hero is something to be.